Guru Pyari Sat Sangat Ji, Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh. Welcome again. This is our fifth week. So, Guru Mehr Kare. Jiss tarah program set hoega school year which I don't know kis tarah hoega. We'll try as much as we can. So, Japji Sahib di Katha Arambh hai, Journey to the Divine, weekly class on Guru Nanak Sacred Bani. Asi Mool Mantar Kita, we did the Mool Mantar from in the last 4 weeks. We're going slow, but Japji Sahib aisi Bani Vicharan wali Bani hai. There's no rag on Japji Sahib. Some Banis don't have a rag on top. So the message from Guru Sahib is that these Banis are to be recited, to be understood, Vicharan wali Baniyan hai. You don't necessarily have to sing them. Puratan Ragis didn't used to sing any parts of Japji Sahib because it was a Bani to be understood, recited, understood. So we have reached Jap. Last week someone's phone came on. If we could just put all the phones on silent, please. So Guru Nanak Dev Maharaj, ਅਸੀਂ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਆ ਨਾ ਸਤਿਗੁਰ ਨਾਨਕ ਪ੍ਰਗਟਿਆ ਮਿੱਟੀ ਧੁੰਦ ਜਗ ਚਾਨਣ ਹੋਆ. Guru Sahib brought light. We say Guru Sahib was a suraj. Jonkar suraj niklaya, that's the sun. Guru Nanak was like the sun. And Guru Sahib came to this world, Jonkar suraj niklaya. It's so accurate. But Guru Nanak Dev Ji, wherever he went, he lit lamps. Satgur Nanak Parkatya Mitti Tund Jag Chanan Hoa. Wherever Guru Nanak Sahib went, Guru Nanak Sahib went around the world and he lit divas in everyone. He lit lamps. The light of the sun was given to us in lamps in everyone. Dive. Diva Mera Ek Naam. This reference comes a lot in Gurbani. It's a very beautiful analogy. If we go to Kalgidhar Pita, Satgur ne kya, Satgur ne bhi sanu light diti hai, Khalsa banaya. Satgur wanted that every Khalsa should be enlightened. Khalsa mero roop hai khas, Khalse main ho karo nivas. Satgur says, I live in you. How beautiful that is. Khalsa main ho karo nivas. There's no need for translation. I live in my Khalsa. I live in you, in each and every one of you. Sadhguru themselves said that I dwell inside my Khalsa. Khalse main ho karo nivas. Sadhguru lit lamps, gave the Khalsa enlightenment, and gave us a job. Sadhguru lit lamps in all of us. Light. But what happened? Are we enlightened? Do we have that light? Diva Mera Ek Naam. So this is the analogy given. Diva is a little clay bowl. It's a little cup of clay. Inside it is oil and a little wick. And then it's light, it's lit. And that gives us a little bit of light. Right? So Diva is used a lot in Gurbani as an analogy of the light from Gurbani and from Guru. And we were supposed to do what? We were supposed to be enlightened, and we were supposed to enlighten the world. The Khalsa was supposed to enlighten the world, and we did for so many years. Hundreds of years the Khalsa did enlighten the world. Are we enlightened? Are we enlightening the world? Probably not, myself included. So what happened? What happened to that light that Satguru put in each and every one of us? Bin tel diva kyon jale? A very beautiful line from Bani, that without the oil, how can the lamp be lit? There's no oil in our lamps. We can't fault the Guru Sahib. Guru Sahib has given us divas, but there's no kamai. We are not earning that oil for the lamp. Bin tel diva kyon jale? This Shabad has 2 rahaus. One is the question, Bin tel diva kyon jale? And then in the end, The last line is also Rahao. E tel diva yon jale kar chanan sahib to mile. That's the last line that is also Rahao. So question and answer. Without the oil, how can that lamp be lit? Pothi Puran kamaiye. Because Guru Granth Sahib Maharaj, Gurbani is a universal Granth, so Satguru has used the word Pothi Puran. Pothi is a holy book. Scriptures. Let the reading of the scripture of the holy book be the oil. Let the fear of the divine be the wick for that lamp in you. Bhav vatti it tan paiye. Pothi Puran kamaiye. For us, asi Sikh hai gaya. For us, the Pothi is Guru Granth Sahib, is Gurbani. Kamaiye, to understand, to recite, to understand, to follow, right? Pothi Puran kamaiye Bani, Gurbani. We matha take, we sit, we listen to Kirtan. We have to delve deep into Gurbani to understand. Samaj. Jap also comes in Samaj. Samaj ke da Jap, that'll come next. To not just listen, but also delve deep, understand, and live our lives according to what Gurbani is saying, right? We don't do that. Tu karta karna, I'm giving one example. Tu karta karna main nahi, jaho kari na hoi. We read it every day, right? Do we follow it? You are the creator. Karna main nahi. I am not the doer. I am not the one who does things. And when I say, Jaho kari na hoi, when I say that I am the doer, I am the creator, it doesn't work. It doesn't happen. We don't really follow that, right? We say, I am the doer, I am the creator. And when something happens great, you want to tell everyone, look what I did, right? So we don't follow it, right? I'm giving one example like that. There's a lot in Bani. Guna ka hove vasla kadvas lahije, je gun hovan ganthadiye mil sanj kariye, jithe jaye bhaiye bhala kahiye, jhol amrit pije, guna ka hove vasla kadvas lahije. Sadhguru says that wherever you sit, speak well of others. Una de gun bare bolo. Speak of the virtues of others. I mean, do we follow that? When we sit together and there's one person who's not in this group, we talk about their virtues? Most likely not, right? So I'm just giving two examples, very simple things. Asi kamande nahi hai na, kamai nahi hai. Pothi Puran kamaiye. Understand, follow, recite, understand, follow is kamaiye. Kamana is earned, to really follow, understand and follow, right? I'm giving two simple examples that we can all introspect and say, yeah, we don't follow it, right? We read it, we understand it, Ragi sing it, we say wah wah wah, and we go home. We're not following it. Kamai nahi hai na. So that's why the oil in the diva is not there, and that's why the lamp doesn't stay lit. Guru Gobind Singh Maharaj did his job. Guru Nanak Dev Ji Maharaj did their job, right? They put divas in all of us. We didn't put oil in it. Pothi Puran kamaiye, bhav vatti ittan paiye. Bhav is hukam, to stay in the hukam. To accept, that'll come next now. Hukam razai chalna, right? This is the key of Sikhi. Bhav vatti ittan paiye, the wick, the fear of the divine. In this it means to stay in hukam. Bhav vatti ittan paiye. Such a bhujan an jalaiye. Light this lamp with the understanding of the truth. E tel diva yon jale, kar chanan sahib to mile. Chanan, light, roshni, the shine that comes from the Guru's word, right? Chanan sahib, look at the word Sadhguru used. Kar chanan sahib to mile. You can enlighten yourself in this way. Okay? Question, solution, answer, right? So this leads us to the name of the Bani, Jap. So just to clarify, Mool Mantra ends at Gur Prasad. Okay? A lot of Sant Deres and a lot of different groups called Mool Mantar, Gur Prasad, Jap, Aad Sach, Jugad Sach, Hai Bhi Sach, Nanak Hosi Bhi Sach. ठीक है जी? According to Gurbani grammar, Mool Mantar is still Gur Prasad. The two lines come, ठीक है? That's a period, it's an end. And then the next line, two lines are before Jap and two lines are after Jap. Jap is the name of the Bani. ठीक है? It has a meaning obviously. But Jap is the name of the Bani. The first slok is Aad Sach, Jugad Sach, Hai Bhi Sach, Nanak Hosi Bhi Sach is a slok. ठीक है? Sukhmani Sahib chanda hai. Slok Jap Aad, slok Aad Sach, Jugad Sach. Slok hai na? So it's not a pauri. ठीक है? Pauri starts at Soche Soch Na Hovi is the first pauri of Japji Sahib. ठीक है? According to poet, that's how it works. So Jap. The word Jap means to repeat, to chant. This is used a lot in translations to chant. And we see that on the, chant the name, Naam Japna. It's not a great translation, but that's what they've used. Jap is a repetition and a meditation. To repeat a thought, a remembrance, or a shabad over and over. Okay? We are children in the spiritual journey. Just like when you go to kindergarten, what do the teachers do? Repeat, right? A, B, C, D, you're doing the same thing over and over, right? We are also children in the spiritual world. So Guru Sahib has given us this technique of jap, to repeat over and over. Guru-centric living. So you're encircling Guru. Okay? Even our Lama Fere, in a sense, we say that Guru, we're going to lead our lives with you at the center. Lama, Guru-centric life. That the Guru is the center of our lives. So jap is done by Sant Bhagat. In Miskin Sahib, in his katha, he says two types of people do jap. One is the ones who go insane also, right? Pagal also does jap. You keep repeating something over and over again, right? They get stuck, right? Akal to thale. They've lost their mind, so to speak, right? So the detractors, some people look at Naam Japna and they say, Asi pagal again, right? People say that, right? Tota ratan kare nahi koi matlab hai, right? Right? And we don't care, right? Because this just goes on. This is the way that it works. So pagal or sant de do lakshan. These are little commonality. Sant is going for the akal to upar, right? We're going to above, to a super realm of such. The pagal has lost their senses, so they're stuck. But jap here, Gursikh, Sikh, Khalsa, Bhagat, Khalsai Rahat, which we likha swere utke. The first job of a Khalsa is shnan karke, baith ke, Vaheguru da jap karna. So jap is a repetition. So the jap is divided into three. Nirantar hunda hai, nirantar akhand jap. Okay? So to repeat a thought, a remembrance, a shabad over and over. So there is rasna jap, okay, from the tongue. Rasna means tongue. So rasna jap is shabad jap. So simran karna, Vaheguru da jap karna over and over and over, right? That is, we do it in Gurdwara Sahib, we should do it at our homes. Day and night is shabad jap. Again, it helps us remember. The idea is remembrance, to repeat over and over. The second type is samaj, bodhak jap. Samaj is understanding. So constantly reading Gurbani, you listen to a shabad and you try to understand it, live your life according to it. That is called bodhak jap. Okay? These are all three types of jap. Bodhak jap, shabad jap, bodhak jap. And this is very beautiful actually, remembrance. Simran jap. Okay. Remembrance is Simran jap. So, yaad karna, through various ways. The easiest way is to looking at the blessings from Paramatma. I found this in the last few years very beautiful. Everything that we do, okay, we're breathing the air, we say, "Wow, Guru, you gave me this beautiful air. It's free. It's free," right? We're born, Sadhguru gave us air. How beautiful that is. We have to become like children when we view all the gifts that are being given to us. Okay? With our intelligence, we become clever and dismissive of these gifts that have come to us. The water we drink, okay? The water is free. We're given it. We have never paid the price of water. We have never paid the price for water. We pay transportation costs, and we pay labor. When we get a water bill at home, no one's producing that water, they're getting it to us, right? We're just paying transportation costs and labor costs. We have never paid the price for water. We're sitting on a chair, I'm standing on my 2 feet. How beautiful that is. You gave me this energy, you gave me this strength. Someone said about Ishnan, when you take a shower in the morning, why not think that this is Guru Sahib, you're bathing me. Become a child. It's so beautiful. It's a remembrance. Everything that happens, we can remember Guru Sahib. We can remember Paramatma. This is Simran Jap. It works. It's so beautiful. You eat a grai of food, focus on what you're doing. That taste that is coming in your mouth is wondrous, is amazing. Become a child. Say, Wah. Guru Sahib gave us the mantra, Wah Guru. Everything is Wah. Right? Apples, fruits. We have never paid the price for an apple. We pay labor costs and we pay transportation costs. We can never possibly pay the price for that apple. It's free. These are gifts from Paramatma, from Guru. Everything. Our home is a gift. The car we drive is a gift. Just take it like that. You sit in your car rather than saying, oh, the traffic, oh, the traffic. You're sitting in a car. You've got air conditioning. You're good. Many of us are sitting in our luxury cars, right? We're sitting in our dream cars. You'll be okay with the traffic. Why don't you look at the gifts that are given, that comfortable chair you're sitting. You're not standing, you're sitting. You have air conditioning. How beautiful that is. Everything in our life, if we can take as gifts from Guru, from Paramatma, we can constantly remember. You go to sleep. Wow, I have a bed. I'm going to go to sleep. How beautiful that is. Guru Sahib is going to make me sleep. Right? This is how we can remember Guru Sahib all the time. That's his Simran Jap. Remembrance, constant remembrance. Pothi Puran kamaiye, bhavati it tan paiye, sach bhujan aan jalaiye, e tel diva yon jale kar chanan Sahib to mile. That is how we are going to get chanan, this light that will shine within us, enlightened. That is what we were supposed to do, to be enlightened. The Khalsa was supposed to be enlightened and enlighten all those around us, right? We struggle to enlighten ourselves even, right? We were supposed to enlighten the world. And that's the whole problem. So what is the obstacle? Okay. Ad sach jugad sach, hai bhi sach, nanak hosi bhi sach. Ad means before creation. Ad, not at the beginning of creation. Ad is before creation. Ad, when there was no world, you were such. You were the truth. The truth, again, such is true, real, constant, limitless, stable, right? Not transient, not changing. Hai. None of us is hai. We are horya. Okay? We are not hai. We are not exist now. We are traveling. We are moving. Right? We're all moving. We're moving 1 second older, 1 day older. We're constantly moving. Right? We're not in one form and in one state. So such means one state. What hai at the before creation. Ad means before creation. You were there and you were such. Ad such. Jugad such. So through the ages, you are such. Jugad such, hai bhi such. You are hai. Right now you are such. Forever, limitless, you will always be such. There is no change. What Paramatma was in the beginning, that is what Paramatma is through the ages. That is what Vaheguru is right now, and what Vaheguru will be in 5 billion years. Such. Hai. Always Vaheguru is hai, is now. So what is the obstacle? How come we are not enlightened? So Guru Nanak Dev Ji Maharaj put 4 problems. So the problem is why we are not enlightened. It is not our environment. It is not our condition in the world. It's not that we're poor, rich, disabled, not abled, old, young. That is not the reason. Because Kabir had no money, right? Was very poor. A lot of the Bhagats in Bani were very poor. So the reason is not your worldly condition. It's not your wealth. The reason is man. Or man. So man is translated as mind. In Gurbani, it's a little more than that. I'm calling it our inner self. So our mind and our inner self, our thoughts. This is all part of this word man. Man mukh is the one who listens to his own man rather than the guru, opposite of gurmukh, right? Mere man pardesi ve pyare aao ghare. Gurbani constantly talks to themselves. It's in first person, mere man. So talking to myself, talking to my mind. So Guru Nanak Dev Ji Maharaj put this problem of man in four problems. I'm going to do it in Punjabi first, and then I'll translate it. Problem number 1, man mela hai, mela. Second problem is man chup nahi karda. It's always talking, constantly talking. It's always on. Even when you're sleeping, man is on. Pat, 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 pat. Okay? If I'm talking to one person, it's not totally focused on what I'm saying. Piche galla chal rahi hain. All right? Man is always talking. Man chup nahi karda. Man rajdani. Third problem is man kadi rajdani. Hamesha bhukha hai. Right? He gets one thing, wants the next thing, gets that, wants the next thing. Never satisfied. And the fourth problem is man ik galti bar bar karda. Man makes the same mistake over and over. Okay? These are the 4 problems of man, and this is the reason why that we cannot reach enlightenment. These are the problems. I'm going to translate them. So man mela, mal is dirt, filth, unclean. So the man is unclean. Our thoughts are not clean. Our entire being inside is just not clean. Kam, krodh, lobh, moh, ahankar, these are our problems, right? There's a story that is told about a fakir who he meets the divine creator one day. It's like a fable, and the creator says, I'm going to come to your house. I've decided, I'm very happy with you, I'm coming to your house. So fakir is so happy. He's a bhagat, so he's so happy that God is coming to my house today. And so God follows him to his house, and he says, he stops outside the house. And he tells the fakir, go inside, see if there's any room for me, first of all. See if there's any room for me to sit down. अपना बैठकते देखना खाली है कुछ जगह भी है मेरे पास. Is there any space for me? So he goes, yes, I'll go inside. So he goes inside, and Kam is sitting there. on the seat where God was going to sit. And he says, Tusi niklo, the Malik of this house has come. The owner of this house has come. You can leave now. And he goes, why should I leave? I've been here for births and births. Many, many lives I've been here. Why should I leave? Right? He goes, finally I grabbed him. I threw him out of the house. I went back and Lob was sitting. Right? The same thing. He's telling Lob, you get out. He says, I somehow took Lob out and Hankar is sitting. I took him out and Kaam came back in. कहते मैं करदा रहा and Rab रुस के चला गया कार. So it's a little fable, but we don't have space inside, right? We say, Vaheguru mere hirde ch vas, right? Jagah hi nahi sade hirde ch. We don't have space. It's full because man mela hai. Man is not clean, right? Our house is not clean. There's no space for Paramatma to come and sit down, for the divine to, for that diva to light. There's no space because our mind is unclean. Okay, let me just go through these. Man is never quiet. Sorry, I'm in Gurdwara. Man doesn't shut up. Okay, it's just always talking. It's always talking. So the thoughts, when you actually do Simran, you realize that, right? Shor hai andar. When you close your eyes and you introspect, sometimes you get scared because there's so much noise inside, and we don't realize that because we've never gone inside. You sit down to do Simran and they say focus on Vaheguru Mantar, and we focus on for how long? Not 2 minutes. 5 seconds, 10 seconds, and then ghoda wakar, we jump on a horse and we run away. But that's our reality, right? Because man is not quiet. It's constantly talking. It's like, and it's Maya. It's like this is the nature of man. Man also knows that you're trying to kill it when you're doing Simran. You're trying to focus. You're trying to end the shore. So man also makes you run with it. So when we run away, our thoughts get lost. It is because man chup nahi karta. Man is not quiet. Never gets quiet. It's always talking. Okay, if you're talking to one person, there's 3-4 more conversations going on. There's no focus. No? Even on what we're doing, there's no focus. We're not in one mind on anything we do. Okay? Even if you're thinking one thing, you're thinking something else. It happens. Sometimes you start at Sahib and you're gone for the first 10 minutes. You don't even realize where you've reached, right? Kyo hai? You jumped on the man and we ran off to some other thoughts, right? So we're not able to focus because man chup nahi karta. Man doesn't get quiet. Man is always on. Even when we're sleeping, what happens? Dreams come, you're thinking, and da. So you're not even, when you're sleeping, your man is on. It's on all the time. Imagine, radio is on all the time. TV is on all the time, 24 hours. So man is never quiet. Third problem, man rajda nahi. So man is never satiated. Man is never satisfied. Man is always hungry. Man is always hungry. Okay? Our mind is always hungry. We're never satisfied. We get one thing, we want the next thing. We get that, we want the next thing. Never satisfied. Always hungry for something else. And not always good things, right? Brushed, we're like, Kam, Krodh, Lobh, Ahankar. That's what man wants, right? We just run off. It's not good things that we want to satisfy ourselves with. We think that these things are going to make us happy, satisfy us, right? So third problem, man rajda nahi, man is never satisfied. Fourth problem is man makes the same mistakes over and over. Okay? Man ek galti baar karta hai. Fourth problem. Okay? So one by one, Guru Nanak has addressed these. Man mela hai. This is a very beautiful line, Guru Amardas Ji. Janam janam ki is man ko mal lagi kala hua sya. Itni mail, kala shah. Black like ashes. Kala hua, pitch black. It's that dirty. Can you imagine if your house is that dirty? We're always cleaning our houses, right? But this is so dirty. Kala hua syah, pitch black. The filth of countless incarnations sticks to this mind, and it has become kala hua syah. Kala is black, pitch black, like ash. It's dirty. Janam, births after births, we're collecting all this dirt that has become black. Kala hua syah. So this is a problem that comes over and over in Gurbani. So, मैल की हैगी है काम क्रोध लोभ मोह अहंकार ठीक है काम is our vashnava, our lust. Lobh is greed. We always want what is not ours. We want what's in someone else's house. That's the dirt, right? We see someone's house is bigger, we want that, right? We want someone's car is bigger, we want that. Lobh is greed. Chote bacche vich bhi hundi hai. He has one car, and the other kids are playing. Oh, he has 3 cars. 2 kids are playing with one car. He wants that car also, right? We are the same. There's no difference. All right. If I have 3 cars, someone has 1 car. We're like, wow, he's got a nice car. Yeah, I'm saying cars because that's my weakness. Love cars. So. And ahankar, our ego, right? Ego. I'm the doer. I'm the one who does everything. Look what I did. And these are sahayak, okay? These are krodh and moho. Moh is the opposite of anger. So giving someone affection because of some purpose, because of some benefit to you, that is moh. It's not unconditional love. There's a purpose to that love. There's a purpose to the affection. That is moh. Okay? So don't confuse it with love. Moh is a affection with a purpose. So some benefit is going to come to you. So that is moh. So the one who puts an obstacle to our desires or to our wishes, our vashnama, if they put an obstacle, we get angry, right? And the one who facilitates this, we get moh. You getting this? So these are sahayak. These are additional to these 3 main ones. The one who facilitates our greed, that helps us with our greed, right? We have an affection for that person. That is moh. Okay? There's a purpose to that affection that you're doing, is your greed. They're satisfying your greed, so you have moh for them. You have an affection for them based on the benefit to you, right? Greed. And the one who has an obstacle to your greed, right, we get angry, right? We get anger because they were an obstacle to my greed, right? Someone comes and ruins your business for whatever reason, right? You get angry, right? Because they stopped your ability to, whatever benefit was going to come to you, they're an obstacle to it, so you get angry. So these are both additional to the 3 main. Ahankar, same thing, right? Someone comes and praises you, flatters you, we have an affection for that person, right? That affection is not love. It's based on that benefit to you that they supported your ego. They flattered you, they made your ego bigger, so you have more for them. Right? And the one who comes and insults you, right? They insulted your ego, you get angry, right? Because they insulted you, right? So these are all mal, mandi mal. This is all the dirt of the man. Okay? These 5 things cause this dirt. So man mela hai. Solution. In India, the solution was to go to pilgrimages. Okay? So there is, the idea behind it was that if you go to pilgrimages and you take a bath, you will, so the water had, because of scriptures are being read or people are worshiping in that pilgrimage site, so that water would be pure. You'll come, you'll take a bath, you'll relieve your body of filth, and your man will also become clean. So you'll clean your body and your man will also become clean. This was the idea behind pilgrimages for hundreds and hundreds of years. When Guru Nanak Dev Ji came to this world, this was the solution, that you go to pilgrimages, right? So to address that is the first body. Soche soch na hovi, je sochi lakhwar. Such hona, okay? Sochna here is not thinking. Such hona is to cleanse yourself. Suchta. That is what this means. It's not thinking sochna. Suchta is taking a bath, ishnan. So Guru Sahib said, Soche, even if one bathes hundreds of thousands of times, the mind does not become cleansed. Okay? Soche soch na hovi, je sochi lakhwar. So the next problem is chuppe chup, is the man doesn't become quiet. It's always on, and it's scattered in pieces. So the solution that these Gyanis came up with was to be quiet. Chup rehna, moni. So this was a technique also. If you stop talking, you will quiet the mind also, right? Things are not going out, things are staying in. And there was some success to this, right? I mean, there's certain problems with this kind of thinking also. There was a certain success, but it was very limited. But it caught on that people would say, if you want to quiet the mind, just stop talking. Chup raho. Moni ji, these are all techniques. So Satguru addressed this also. Chuppe chup na hui, je lai raha livtar. By remaining silent, the inner silence is not obtained, even by remaining lovingly absorbed deep within. Even if you are deep within, by not speaking, this does not stop. Chuppe chup na hui, je lai raha livtar. So the next problem was that the man is never satisfied, is always hungry, is never satiated, always hungry for more. So there's two things: that you could ignore dharam and just do whatever you want and enjoy your life and eat and whatever. But there were certain temples built around gratifying yourself. Eat whatever you want, drink whatever you want, and desires, all your desires, kamak desires, Khajuraho and all these temples. I couldn't even bring the photos on here because it's in Gurdwara Sahib. You can search, or if you've been there, they're very obscene statues built, really obscene that you can't even imagine. But temples were built. It says just do whatever you want, and once your man is satisfied, you will be able to be liberated. This was the thinking. Okay? So solution given, temples were made where you could eat and drink. You could drink inside the temple. You could consume alcohol. There are temples built where you could consume alcohol in the temple. Don't have to hide. Come to the temple and drink. Eat whatever you want, drink whatever you want. There were naach happening. There were dancing happening. A lot of debauchery. Attempt to satisfy your desires and hungers, and once you're satisfied, you will be liberated. This was a thinking. Pukhya pukhna tri, je banna purya bhar. The hunger of the hungry is not appeased even by piling up loads of worldly goods. So any material happinesses or enjoyments that you can get, Guru Maharaj said, no, pukhya pukhna, you'll never be satisfied. It's not the way. This was completely rejected. Pukhya pukhna tri, je banna purya bhar. So the next problem was the man makes the same mistakes over and over, never learns from their mistakes. Man ek galti bar bar karta hai. So the solution was made to acquire knowledge. Pado, understand what's good and bad. Pap pun, right? Understand that you don't make the same mistakes over and over. Gather intelligence, become smart, gather gyan. So there were vidyalas made. You would sit, you would gather gyan, knowledge, and the hope was that by understanding the way to live, you would not make the same mistakes over and over, right? So Guru Nanak Dev Ji Maharaj addressed that also. Sahas siyanapa lakh hoye ta ik na chale naal. Okay? Hundreds of thousands of siyanapa is different than clevernesses. Siyanapa is intelligences, understandings. You could do hundreds of thousands of understandings or cleverness or knowledge, gain tons of knowledge. Lakh hoye ta ik na chale naal. None of them will help you in the end. Okay? So Guru Nanak Sahib has eliminated all these four, has said that these will not work. That's where Japji Sahib starts. Okay? So the question comes, yeah, this is a very beautiful line. Jo prani govind dhyave, padya anpadya param ghat pave. Those who meditate, those who have jap, you could be completely unpad. It says right there, you don't need padai likhai. You could be unpad. Just have your jap. If you have jap, simran, remembrance all the time. Shabad jap, bodhak jap, simran jap. Jo prani gobind dhyave, padya anpadya param gat pave. Those who are educated or uneducated. Isn't that something? Jo prani gobind dhyave. Those who meditate, those who have jap in their lives, who meditate on gobind dhyave, padya anpadya param gat pave. They can get janan. So we'll do this next week. Give satyara hoye, give kure tutte pal. Guru Sahib then asks the question, how can we become truthful? How can we get, and how can we alleviate the veil of falsehood be torn away? How can that happen? Give satyara hoye. Such, again, we're trying to reach such, ad such, jugad such. So this comes again. How do we reach ad such, jugad such? Ev tel diva yun jale kar chanan Sahib to mile. Chanan is shine, that the roshni. How can we enlighten ourselves? Ev tel diva yun jale kar chanan Sahib to mile. So Guru Sahib gives us this question, Kiv satyara hoye, give kure tutte pal. We'll continue next week. Thank you everyone. Vaheguru Ji ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji ki Fateh.